Okay, everybody. We had another good setup today in the New York session. I'm going to go ahead and go over this one very, very quickly. Again, you might want to watch this video a couple of times to follow along. Also, before you listen to this video, my suggestion would be to listen to the quick start video if you haven't already, and then also familiarize yourself with the counter trend checklist and videos. These will help you immeasurably when you're watching these videos. The last thing I want to do is confuse you. So the best way to use these videos is after you've gone through the material. And again, remember that the main purpose of the insider code is not to try and give you some black box system to follow or only give you some software to follow, but to also help you understand how the market works so that you can profit in the marketplace nearly at will. That's the main purpose of this. So as we're watching the market start to trade to the upside through our little resistance zone here, the resistance zone, by the way, I calculated off of the daily. And really, again, it's not, and this is all you engineers out there, the idea here is to not try and get this thing down to the penny. Okay, we're not trying to say I want to short it exactly 1.9826 and not 1 cent higher. You've got to resist the urge to do that. What you want to do is simply give yourself a visual, a visual clue. This is something where you can look at the chart and very easily see, okay, hey, wait a minute, I need to look at this more closely. Because the last thing you want to do is have to stop and stare at your chart and go through 15 or 16 different things just to decide, do I have a trade or not? The purpose of the checklist as well is to boil everything down to where you know 1 or 2 points where if the market isn't near that place, I have nothing to do. You can fire up your charts and in 30 seconds see whether or not you have an opportunity. So let's go ahead and focus in on this area right here. This was a gorgeous trade setup in the New York session. This, by the way, utilizes the 3-bar reversal. So as the market started to push through, coming into the New York Open, through this resistance area, the first sign actually that we would have a potential trade is just how massive this volatility was. I mean, if you look at the market here, this was practically vertical. Okay, inside of just a couple of hours, the pound was up well over 100 pips. Whereas if you come back here, there was active trading through here. On the 9th, the market just basically went up. And on the 10th,